Editor. Can I just press stop? Is there a stop button? Well, I see there's end stream. Oh. Like, how do I know when I'm going? Well, okay. We're locked in. I feel like, do people just not want to join my stream because they see my face? They see my face and they're like, not joining what she's up to, like, that ugly bitch. One viewer. Oh, that noise is loud. That water noise in the background is so loud. Oh, that noise is loud. Okay. Hey, you guys. Hey, no viewers. Hey, non-existent stream. It's okay, Sam. I'll watch you. I say to myself. When I say come say hi, I meant come say hi. I didn't mean. Okay. Hey, you guys. Oh. Hey, no viewers. I didn't mean don't come say hi. Just to be clear. Let's remember that one. YouTube.com. View your channel. Live. Oh, I'm watching my own stream. That's crazy. Luckily, no viewers. So, all good. Actually, this is me. Actually, it's this. Okay. Now, are we locked in? Yes. We're locked in. Hey, gamers. Okay, wait, I do need to know, is anyone watching? If anyone is watching, I'll keep talking, but I feel like no one is. Is there a chat? Oh my god, someone is watching. Hi. Hi, you guys. I just said hi, you guys, in the chat. You should respond, our one viewer. Hey there. So I'm making this video game called MUDBIRD. It's stupid. Let's start with that. It's stupid. It's a stupid video game. But this is it. Wait. Okay, whatever. Honestly, I don't care. Yeah, this is my video game called MUDBIRD. And you're like a little... Here. You're like a little guy and you run around on this island. And that's sort of what happens. You run around on an island. And you can do things like you can hit the fish. Well, okay, that's a problem. The fish are really far away, and that's not supposed to happen. Here. Does it still work? Please work. Okay, so there's also this, like, weird camera, not bug, but, like, this is what is happening with the camera. That's sort of weird, I'd say. That's sort of weird. So let's fix that. Camera. Okay, so before the camera was like lerping, which means it was like slowly moving towards the player, which was nice, but it didn't work. So it like kept like breaking, and that's not supposed to happen. I need to know, how do I stop this really quickly? Are you watching? I feel like there's no one there. I feel like there's no one there. I'm sorry. I just don't believe that there is. Am I wrong? Someone said, hi, you guys. Oh my god, someone said, hi, you guys. That was me. Please just say hi if you're there. Like, how would I stop this? Collab 2. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to know. I see you can end the stream, but can you just pause it? Start replay buffer, schedule screen. Be right back. Maybe this will work. Okay. Fine. Great. Okay, great. How long is this delay? Why? Oh, that's fun. Okay, okay. I get that. I get that. Intermission? Why is there an intermission? I don't want that. I disabled playback on other websites. No way. 2 watching now. Hey, fan. Hey, you guys. Oh my god, 2 people in the chat. It's me and it's me. Yep, that's called fame. That's fame. Well, I do like the compression there. It's pretty funny. It's nice. I enjoy it. Maybe I just wasn't cut out for fame, you know? It's possible. It's possible I just wasn't made for the famous life. Can you still hear me? Like, truly, can you hear me? If so, that's sort of bad because I'm back. We're still back. YouTube.com. Is it gonna say 2 now? Let's see that. I'm back. We're still back. YouTube.com. Is it gonna say 2 now? Let's see that. I'm back. We're still back. YouTube.com. Is it gonna say 2 now? Let's see that. Right, crazy. No, I don't think crazy is the... Oh my god, there is another viewer. Is that... Okay, is that a viewer or no? Hello. If you're a viewer, hello. If you're not a viewer, you're just me. And I'm not going to say hello because, yeah, that was just me. Come watch me develop my cozy video game. Cozy is sort of stupid. My adventure? No. My cozy game. My... Watch me develop my game. Rejoice. I am bad at. I am truly including face reveal. So including face reveal. Okay. Post. Come watch me develop my game. You see, I feel like this is sort of stupid. Like, what am I doing with this? Again, this is all stupid because video games are, like, not real, right? So, maybe... I don't know. When people join and they see the chat and they say... It says, hey, you guys. Are they going to just say, what's you guys? They're going to be like, what do you mean? You're talking to yourself. And I'll say, yes. I talk to myself when I get sad. I do. I talk to myself when I get sad. That's okay. We all have our moments, you know? Let's check this. Okay, so the game is 340 pixels. It's that small, really. It really is 340 pixels. Okay, now, camera controller. Okay, if distance is over 130, we can just make it 110. I think 110 is good enough. Oh my god, hey Maddie. What's up? You're here. What's up? How's it going? How is life? Okay, Maddie's gone. Maddie, don't leave us. I say us. Us is like me and me only. It's like there's no one here. But that's okay. If you want to see what I'm up to, this is what we got. We have a lot of little things I'm working on. Okay, so I have some questions. First of all, is the sound on the stream too loud? Like, is this really loud? Second of all, that's really it. That's really the whole question. I added a scythe, which is like so crazy, I guess. Oh, you just subscribed? Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. There's a scythe, I mean. So yeah, that's fine. You can hear the sound in the game, right? Oh, the sound of the game's quiet. Okay, I can turn that up. Yeah, I can do that. Am I quiet too, or is just the game quiet? Let's hear about these sound problems. I have 3 viewers. Are our 3 viewers me, and Maddie, or is there someone else? If there's another person, I don't know. I added these birds. What else? There's sunset. The sunset's not really that good. Like, the sunset... Oh, both are quiet? Are you kidding me? Well, I can just talk louder. Is there like I'm just talking loud here? This is just above my normal speaking voice. So if I just talk loud, is this better? I think that's sort of ridiculous. I can't really do that feasibly. Both is quiet. Ugh. Okay. I think we're gonna. How quiet? Like to like. Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me fine? Are you able to hear me fine? Sorry, I was just silent for a second, but the issue is like this is sort. I don't really know how to fix this. Okay, it's not too quiet. Okay, we're gonna get over it. We're gonna who gaff, right? It doesn't matter. Gaff is like the new slang term for give a fuck. I guess we're all just saying gaff now. But if you gaff, it means you're like a gaffer. But if you don't gaff, you're a geefer. There's like there's a lot of slang that goes on in that way. Okay, you know the game. I don't need to explain this to you. You know what's up. Things we have to do today. I wrote them down. I wrote down a list of the things we need to do today. Today, we have to fix the grass tuft spawning. 1. Because it spawns wrong. It just breaks the game. When you try to spawn some, it breaks. The second thing, finish the sparrows, which are those birds. Here, look at these guys. Look at these guys. I think I might make it so that if you hit them with the spear, they die. Is it too brutal for the idea that you can just kill the sparrows? Is that too brutal? It might be too evil. And then also I have to make the mushrooms edible. And then lastly, I have to implement the ghosts. That was sort of ambitious. I will admit, that was sort of ambitious to write down. Will we implement ghosts today? Not sure. This is not even a real notebook. It's watercolor paper. So, let's get into it. What do I have to do? I have to... Let's start with those graphic tufts. Oh. No, not this. Okay, here. So, what I have in the game right now is that if you just... Here. If you just press shift, it makes a grass... Where is it? It just makes a grass tuft right here. You can see. Let's show you. Oh my god, we got another viewer. You see, I don't know if these are all viewers. I don't really know what goes on. Like, if YouTube are these bots? Well, if you're not a bot, say hi. If you're a bot, you can say hi too, honestly. Anyone's welcome. We're pretty lonely. If you're a bot, we'll welcome you. Okay, so right now, you can press shift to spawn these little tufts of grass, right? And then if you... Here, look, there's so many of these tufts of grass. And then if you take the shovel and you do the tufts of grass, you get a seed, of course, right? This is sort of what seeds look like. It's not, I mean, you know, it's the best I could do for a seed. If you put the seed in the, here, if you put the seed in the dirt, you know, you plant it, it's pretty simple stuff. But right now, basically, these tufts disappear, I think, every night, right? They should. If I am correct. Oh, they didn't disappear. I don't know why. Okay, I think the tufts don't disappear, but I think my code was that I just wanted to have it so that more appear, because you don't want to run out of... You don't really want to run out of the tufts, because, like, then you wouldn't be able to have more seeds. And the seeds are, like, supposed to be replenishable, you know? So, yeah. Are you still there? I don't know if you're still there. Well, if you're there, we still love you. Because truly, I just don't know. Yeah, it's sort of lame to stream when you're alone. I will admit. It's pretty sad to talk to yourself. Oh, you are okay. Okay. What else was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay. So there was a lot of yapping, but I have to figure out this tough situation. Like, what do I do here? What's the plan? Yeah, that's it. So I guess I'm going to. I'm gonna. So okay. So the code for this works. What the issue was is that I have this code that's like. Where's my code? Where's my code? I have this code right here. Where at the end of every day, here's the code for the daytime, right? It creates a tuft of grass, right? It's a lot of code. It's like a really long line because it has like it lists from a really strange like range of area, but like whatever. Oh, the camera controller object X. Also, what's up there? I don't know. Oh, I know what's up with the fish. Let's fix the fish right now. Sorry, I'm getting off task, but I realized I have to fish. I'm just gonna write down fix fish. I won't do it yet. Okay, it's going in the notebook. Things to do today. So the fish have this other issue that's unrelated where they just spawn in like weird places and they're supposed to spawn like sort of evenly and they're not. And I just found out why. I think it's in their code. I think they're just old code that's messing around with the new code, you know? Old code. Okay. Now, for the tufts of grass. They're in. Okay. So now so basically every night that just breaks the game. So what I want to do is I just want to basically change it so that if the player does it, will it still break the game? Let's see. Okay, now error in action number 1 of create event. Perform event recursion depth failure. Check for infinite loops. Check objects for parenting. And then it gives me the same thing like 10 times in a row. Let's just see what is that line 6. Sorry this is so boring. This is sort of the most boring thing I could possibly do today. But I really, it's been bothering me. Okay, it's been bothering me. Great. Oh, if you're not meeting the object grass, then instance create layer. Well, what about just here? If you're not meeting object grass, instance destroy. If I fix this, I think this is the issue. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. About the hair. I am sorry if it's too late for a response, but thank you. That's very sweet. I appreciate it. I put. What is the products? I use like the Not Your Mother's curl cream, and everyone says you should use gel, but I don't use gel because I like it without gel. I just am happy as is. I don't know if you have curly hair also, but I do really like having curly hair. It's nice. And now I forgot it. Okay, here. I think if I just keep pressing this, will I eventually get? Are there any of these? Oh, that just spawned. That just spawned, I think. I'm just keeping pressing this. That just spawned. That just spawned. Okay. The code's working. Okay, cool. Now that we're for that, then what we have to do is we have to make it so that the tufts of grass spawn only on... Do you brush it out? Because I feel like I know a lot of people who are like, I don't... Well, you said you do have curly hair. But I know a lot of people who have like wavy hair and they're like, oh, my hair is just not that curly, but they brush it out and it would be curly. But I don't know what your thing is. Yeah, honestly, it's just a work. It just takes like you slowly, I think, just sort of get used to it. Like you slowly build a routine, you know. What do I do? I have like nice hair, like I would say like 3 out of the 7 days of the week. I'd say like that's sort of the range I try to go for. Okay, we're gonna test this out. That's sort of the range I try to go for. All I do is I don't brush it out normally. Like I don't, not when it's dry. And people say that you should brush it out when it's dry before you shower, because it like does less breakage. But I soak it in water when I shower, or just in the morning if I don't have time to shower. I just soak it in the, like, I can just soak it with the shower head without going into the shower. And I, sorry. Oh, this is working. This is working. You can see the tufts of grass up here. And oh, no, really, the chicken runs off screen. Really? Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I honestly, it just started doing that like 4 days ago, and I have no idea why. But yes, I am aware. Thank you. Sorry, I meant it as a joke. But yeah. Oh, in terms of hair, when it's like completely wet, I brush it out. But what I feel like, I don't know how I learned this, but it just works really well, is be sure to brush it out from the bottom. So like, here, let me show you. Take the bottom parts of your hair, like the bottom curls, and start brushing from there when it's wet, and just keep brushing up. And that'll be the best way to get like actually through it with curls. And then yeah, I just do some conditioner. I condition it every time I shower. I shampoo it like every 6 days or so, because just like curly hair doesn't need to be washed every single day. Wait, anyways, this is working. Now that it's working, I think it'll be working here. But yeah, you go to like, at like a random store, just get a hairbrush. I'd say hairbrush, decent conditioner, buy a curly hair conditioner, because those are like significantly better, I think. A curly hair conditioner. But besides that, like, and just find some basic curl cream. It doesn't need to be the fanciest thing. Like, mine is not that expensive. I don't have a curl cream. I have like a mousse that you shake and you dispense it. But I mean, okay, let's test this. But I think it sort of works itself out. Like, it's sort of one of those things, is like, especially being trans, you just sort of like get used to, it takes time to actually understand the thing, but you'll eventually understand it. Okay, now let's test. It does even twice. I'm not sure why. Instead of saying dusk, it's supposed to say dusk. Well, it's supposed to say evening and then dusk, and right now what happens is that it was only saying dusk, and now it's only saying evening. I don't know why. Okay, now I think the tufts is done. Okay, let's take our thing. We're crossing off the tufts issue. It's working enough. The guy who made Stardew Valley has like a very good like mentality about making the video games. Is that what he does is he just finishes the things to like 80% of it, and then he moves on, and that really helps me. Like, I don't finish everything. I just do most of a thing. That's why the chicken is really like 30% done, but whatever. Don't tell me what. Okay, create. Yeah, so it is this issue where if it's, so basically when the fish is created, it locates a valid ocean spot. Yeah, when it's created, there's like a valid ocean spot it tries to find. So oh, thank you for the subscription, Matt. Hey, come say hi. Thank you for watching. Okay, so when the fish is created, it like destroys itself until it has found a spot to go in the ocean. So right now what it's doing is that it's like only going, okay, here. So here's the room of the game. This is where the camera is. This is where the game is. So then this sort of lets me expand if I want to build other islands out, right? Which I will. So then basically the fish, I think, are only spawning in this camera region and not in this region. So what I have to do is I have to make it, I think actually this should be the right code. So what it does is, I'm first going to just copy it down twice, and then I'm going to tell you what it does. Oh, no, I was wrong. It won't work. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sort the X by... Wait a second. Oh, hey, man. We're going to sort the X by the actual size of the screen. Sorry, I'm so sorry I locked it up for a second. Okay. So the width of the camera size is like the width of the game window. So half of that is what we're doing. And then we're going to do the object camera controller dot X minus that, and then we're going to do plus that. So basically, if you think about it from here, it draws halfway to here, and then it draws halfway to here. So it draws the whole thing. I don't know. Why did I code it like that? Because I'm stupid. That's why. That's not true. I'm not stupid. I just, honestly, I don't know how to code. And, like, you might hear me say that, and you'll be like, what do you mean? You must know. Like, you made a whole game. You must know how to code. No, I just don't. Like, I fundamentally don't understand it. And I've gotten this far, but will I get farther? Let's see. Tune in to see if I'll get farther. I think I just, like, don't really understand it. And I don't mean that in, like, a self-deprecating way. I just fundamentally do not understand code. Which, like, I will eventually, you know, like, it's not like that's the plan. Like, I understand the base amounts of it, but I'm not that informed on it, you know? If place is not empty, X, well, maybe there needs to be another. I think I need another parentheses here. But yeah, so that's the story. What else do we have to talk about? Do I have any things to, like, bring up in terms of life? Nothing. Do you guys watch TV? Well, it would be weird if you didn't. I think it's sort of expected. I have to watch Conclave, which is, like, the Oscar one about, like, the Pope. I have to watch that. I think the birds are nice, but the birds are sort of annoying. Like, that's not really what a bird looks like, you know? That's sort of inaccurate to the bird lore. What TV do you watch? Okay, afternoon, sunset, evening. Okay, let's pray. I don't know. I have this instinctual habit where I, like, cross my fingers right before I start. Right before, like, I do the thing that I'm testing. I guess everyone must do that. But I do that a lot. Okay, this is working. So it's on the edge of the screen. I should probably make it not actually the whole width of the screen, right? Because it goes 5 and 5 is the whole 100% of the screen. But I think if I make it like 80%, that would probably look better. Okay, that looks good. I also, if you want to see the secret thing I have to test in the game that I actually didn't write down in my notes because I forgot, but there's a moat. And you'll say, what do you mean there's a moat? There's a moat. There's a moat in this game. And it's secret, and it leads to a secret portal. And I'm not even joking when I say it leads to a secret portal. It actually leads to a secret portal. What sitcoms do you watch? Also, truly, is the noise of this game, like, are the waves sounds really loud? Should I turn them down? Because if they're really loud, because I can't hear them on my end, but, like, I'm sort of just trusting that they are not too loud, but if they are too loud, that would be pretty bad. Okay, so you see these sticks I'm putting in the water? There's a lot of them. And it's like, why are there these sticks in the water? Well, it's because there's a moat. Like, there's actually a moat. Let me show you. Let me show you what kind of moat I'm talking about. I'm talking about like a full moat. See, there's really a moat. Isn't that sort of cool? There's a little water pocket there. I need to fix that. Well, I can fix that right now, actually. But the plan is that when after you have this moat, there's this tunnel. This is the tunnel, the secret tunnel I have. And then there's an underground layer. And you're like, well, why is there a whole underground layer? I don't know. I felt like it was sort of reasonable. Abbott Elementary, Mythic, Animal Control, St. Dennis Medical. I watched Mythic Quest and Abbott Elementary, but I need to watch more Abbott Elementary. But I always start it, and like, it's always funny. I just end up having another thing. But I mean, it's really good. What else? Do you watch What We Do in the Shadows? Here, let's actually implement this right now. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna save this. This is an object. I have all these folders, but they're like poorly named. Like, what is an object? You know, it's sort of vague because the items are like a spear is an object. How far are you through? What We Do in the Shadows? Hole. I'm gonna call this hole. Do I call it a mysterious hole or shadow? I think a hole is also too vague. What about ladder? What are, I guess ladder. I can do ladder. Hole ladder. Ladder hole. I'm just gonna do ladder. Oh, maybe you should have to drag the ladder into the hole. Is that too annoying? Maybe like you have to bring the ladder in. I think we're just gonna start with that. I do overthink things. Shockingly. Here, okay. Create object. Yes, create object. Object, items. Oh, I need to get the sprite. Create the sprite. But yeah, What We Do in the Shadows is 100% my favorite comedy. I've been watching Broad City right now. The first 2 episodes, lol, not much. Mostly been spending time watching stuff with other people. Arrested Development, so good. Arrested Development is so amazing, truly. I love Arrested Development. And like, a lot of times things get popular, and I'm like, oh, I'm sort of annoyed this is popular. But I feel like Arrested Development is like sort of popular on like TikTok and like Instagram Reels. But I'm not even upset about that. I support that because it's so good. Fun fact, the actual name of this game is not called MUDBIRD, it's called Ashore. And like that's what it's called in all like the development files. Like all of the development files call it Ashore, not MUDBIRD. Here, I guess this will go here. And then I can make the close myself. So yeah, that's sort of like a fun fact. Like I don't know if that's that fun. It's like just a fact, I guess. But it is a fact. So yeah, keep in mind. And then what would be the proper coordinates of this? Yeah, I'm ashore. It's called that. You can. Is a short. I think that joke would be really funny if I understood it, but I truly just don't understand. But I mean, if I understood it, I would be laughing. Like I get it that a shore must mean something, but I just don't know what it means. But like I'm sort of assuming it means something like you're you're hate. I don't know. Is it hateful? I don't know. Bored, angry. I don't know. Place of shore. I'm short. Oh, funny. Okay, now I get it. I get it. It's a good one. Now I support. Well, I thought it was like a lot of like this vocab word like I just hadn't heard before, and I was like, I was just embarrassed. I was like, oh wow, I don't even know this word. 502, 515. Okay, remember 502, 515 for me. 502, 515. Now, where's the note? Here's the note. Instance create layer export objects. Okay, not X and Y. 502. 502. No, that's 501. 502, 515. So you see this objects thing again. Truly, what am I thinking? Why is it called objects? Why is this like a huge section of the folders of the game? Why are they all called objects when there are other objects? I don't know. I couldn't think of another word for like things that you walk into. That felt too like annoying of a word to write out. Is this mode sort of fun? Like I don't know how to tell the player there is a secret mode. But is it fun if I also just don't tell anyone there's a secret mode and it's like a word of mouth sort of thing? Like if I tell no one, well, I mean, people will eventually find out. And like you can only find out on the Reddit, people will be posting, oh, have you seen the moat in MUDBIRD? This is good. Well, you shouldn't be able to walk into it. It should be a blocking event. So yeah. If you do have a name for things you can't walk into, or like things like that are physical, I think it's called block. Yeah, my other word name idea was just call them block, but that's sort of stupid also. I'm gonna make it more precise. I'm just gonna make it precise. Okay. What else do we have to do today? On our list to do, make mushrooms edible, finish spire development, fix fish spawn. Oh, we fixed fish spawn. What else did we do? What did we do already today? We implemented the whole collision. Oh, collision is a good word actually. Well, I've gone this far. Can I really rename all the folders now? Okay, wait. The things we have to do. Okay, we did the hole. Made hole. I'm just gonna say made hole. That feels like I shouldn't write that down, but I'm writing it down anyways. Okay, fixed craft test spawning. Fix the fish spawning. Made the hole. Other things we can do are make the spire development. Like finish the spire development. I don't know what I need to finish, but I think, is it too mean if you can kill them by throwing a spear at them? Is that really that bad? Like, it's sort of mean, but I think it's sort of funny too that you can, like, make sparrow meat. Like, I think that's sort of good. You know? I also have this problem where the more items I added to the game, like, all the other parts of the game stop working. But we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about that at all. What are other things that we did, though? I feel like we did a few other things. Oh, work on the camera. We can work on the camera movement, but that's sort of a pain, and it's not that fun. Camera. You see, I did a lot of fun things already today, so sort of I only get like maybe an hour of fun code time in per week, and the rest of it just sucks because there's like problems. We have 4 viewers now. Oh my god, I'm famous. Hey, all 4 viewers. What are you up to? I think one of the viewers is me. I'm pretty sure one of them is me. It could, 2 of them could be me at this point. I don't know. Yeah, we can make the mushrooms edible. Well, yeah, I think it's sort of intuitive. Like, wouldn't you want to see the sparrow and you'd say, oh, I don't want to kill that guy? I think you would, unfortunately. Like, I think... How does the code for the fish even work? I don't know how the code works for the fish. Fish equals false. What is this? Literally, what was I writing? Instance right other spread index equals spear. Global to fx equal. Oh, you make a sound. Okay, this is pretty simple. So basically, it marks itself as fished, and then it does this. Okay, wait. So decide. Let's decide now. Should you be able to kill the sparrows? I vote yes. Everyone else, Matt, our other, and Maddie, and maybe you other people too who are viewers, all vote. Do I make it so that you can kill the sparrows? And that's it. That's actually the whole thing. I don't know. Yeah. I think yes. Okay, I have no response so far. So I think I'm gonna say yes, you didn't kill the sparrows. Also, am I talking too much? I don't really know the etiquette for this because the whole point is that I'm the only one talking. So maybe I am. I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking because it's one of my favorite activities. Collision with objects. Spear. Oh, you don't know what I'm asking? Oh, I'm asking, like, if you throw here you see the sparrow. If you these fucking ferns. If you throw the spear at the sparrow, should you be able to kill it? Like, and when you kill it, should you be able to eat the killed sparrow? Like, what should happen when you throw a spear at the sparrow? There's one option, it dies, you get nothing. Second option, it dies, you get like a feather or something. Or it dies and you get like sparrow meat. But I feel like that's sort of diabolical. Like, you get sparrow meat. Maybe you should be able to get sparrow meat, but I just don't know. I think you get a feather is sort of something fun. Like, you could just get a feather. I'm okay with that. What would you do? What would you do with the feathers? I don't know. What do you make with feathers if you're stuck on an island? Right, in real life it would fly away. I can just make it so that it would fly away. Like, that's okay with me. But people are gonna ask me, they're gonna say, Sam, that's my name, Sam. Yeah, but you know that. I think is my name, I think my name's free everywhere. Yeah, people know my name. Yeah, they say, Sam, why did you do this? Like, what are you up to? What am I up to? I don't know. Does this look like a scythe or does it look like a pickaxe? Because some people today have said, oh, it looks like a pickaxe. Are those people like just stupid idiots? Or no, are they not? And it looks like a pickaxe. If it looks like a pickaxe, how do I make it look more like a scythe? There's a lot of questions here today. A lot of questions. And many of them we won't get answers for. Oh, so here's our other issue. This thing. Is this nice? Is this? No, I know the pickaxe can look like that, but you don't want... I mean, it's not a pickaxe. It's a scythe. So I'm saying, I don't hate this. There's sort of like a weird bugginess where things are sort of like jittery, right? Like this is really jittery, and I don't know why. I don't know how to fix that. Longer and more curved. Okay, I can do that. Oh, and yet again, the fish spawned right there. Here, the fish did spawn right on here. I literally just picked up the fish from the ground. Oh my god, other thing I need to fix. Fix campfire. So there's this issue, fish cooked when campfire on. We have this other issue where when there is a campfire, here, let me just show you. I might can tell you. When there's a campfire, the fish that aren't cooked, they come out of the water as cooked. It's sort of disastrous. Like if you think about that, that's sort of horrific that the water is so hot that they just come out as cooked fish. Oh, it just didn't happen. Of course, as soon as I tell you about this bug, it stops being a bug. But I promise this, at one point this was a bug. Well, the bug is fixed. So I just wrote it down and I'm gonna cross it off. Fixed. Okay. Make the scythe curved and longer. Yes, ma'am. Will do. So what are our other streamer people doing? Are they bots? They might be bots. Except for Matt. Matt, you're a real one. And Maddie, I know who you are. But there's one other person. I think maybe it's just me. It could just be me, I'll be honest. I assume as a streamer you're not supposed to like intimidate your audience. Maybe that's wrong. So I'm sorry if you're a real person. Okay. I think this is long enough. Like that's significantly longer. Right? That looks more like a scythe than ever. If anything looks like a scythe, that looks like a scythe. And I'm gonna make it a little fucked up because I like when they look a little fucked up. Like I think it's fun. That's nice. We're gonna test this out. Sprites. Items. Scythe. Small numbers like this aren't trustworthy. Right. That's sort of the fear that someone... Well, it's not really a fear. It's just, I guess, an insecurity. If you're not real and you're a bot, I'll cry. That's not true. I won't cry. That wasn't that funny. I just said that. But here, we're going to test out the scythe. You enter full screen. Yeah, the chicken does run away. It is sort of ridiculous. I think it looks better. This does really look like a scythe. I'm gonna write it down. Made scythe. Made scythe. More scythy. Check. Done. This is also nice watercolor. Is my computer about to die? Oh, great question. So, there's just no battery. Like, my computer has no battery. Like, and I don't mean that, like, as a exaggeration. Oh, the battery's bad. No, there's no battery because it was cooked on the stove. Like, I accidentally left my computer on the stove earlier this year, and I burned off my hands. And while doing that, I also cooked my computer, and the computer is fine. But the battery is just broken. So, that's it. That's the whole story. Yeah, this looks really good. Thank you for that feedback. I think the site looks really good now. So yeah, not for the TMI, but my computer certainly now doesn't work because I cooked it on the stove. And I don't actually like have that many bad things happen to me. Like I'm a very lucky person, you know, but the things that happen to me are just weird. Like I have a lot of weird accidents that are like sort of my fault, or just like a really weird thing to happen that not many people have happen. I talked to like both the hand specialist and the Apple Store, and I was like, yeah, have you ever seen this before? They're like, no, this is their first time. So that's sort of exciting. I guess I'm special like that. We're just gonna add in this little code that's if place meeting x y object land. And then I'm just gonna generate a new guy too. Changing the angle of the handle. What did I do? Oh, nope. Yeah, I think. Yeah, honestly, that's true. That's true. Wow. Yeah, it looks a lot better like that. I just did that for the fun of it, but I mean, I guess you never know. What else do I have? Oh, these are on my little streaming things I can put on the stream. I'm not gonna put them on the stream because they actually do that, but you'll see this at one point. Here. I've been listening to so much salsa music lately that like salsa music is the only thing that goes through my head. And like I'm not even joking. Like I have salsa music that I don't even know the name of. I don't even know the words, but it's in my head. So I'll never be able to get it out because I just have this urge to like dance. Is that the Celeste font? No. Does it look like it? It's just this Japanese one. Yeah, no, it's just Japanese. I love that in Sprite you can make anything into a brush. That's so cool. Like, I love this. What do I use it for? Nothing. But it's cool. Like, it's certainly very cool. I'll never use this for anything because it's sort of ridiculous. But it's nice. Anyways, back on the note of the salsa being stuck in my head. It's just sort of... It's just sort of a problem I've been having. Like, do I have to talk to someone? Is there someone I should talk to? Oh, I know what I have to fix. Here, let's just make it that, and then we're gonna do if. Wait, can I change this to if place meeting x y object? So yeah, I can't even sing it because it's like, are you? I don't know. I don't know. I can't sing salsa music, obviously. I can't even sing normal music. Like, I can't sing English music. But I certainly can't sing salsa music. Okay, 3, 3, 3. That generates way too close to the top. I don't like that at all. Can I make it a smaller range? I can just make this like 3, right? And like make this. I think I just want it to be lower down. It doesn't need to be. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna work. It doesn't need to be a smaller range. I just need it to not generate at the top of the screen because that's sort of a pain because the UI is up there. Like, you just don't want that to happen, I think. See, that generates so high up. How is it generating that high? Like, I don't know how that's happening at all. Why is it doing that? Like, that shouldn't be happening. Truly. Whatever. Nothing I can do about it, I guess. Is there? I just don't know why it would do that. It's really cold. I'm gonna get a sweatshirt. There's nothing better than putting on like a newly washed sweatshirt. I just washed the sweatshirt the other day. It's so nice. Yeah. But yeah, not the Celeste font. What was I talking about? I was talking about the fish. I have nothing to say. I'm sorry. If you have anything to tell me, I'm all ears. That's not that you have to share, but actually, I do have something to say. I met this woman on the plane who was going to meet her ex-fiance to see if things should work out, which is just such a crazy thing to tell. Like I was like, what are you doing? Why are you going to France? She was like, oh, I'm meeting my ex-fiance to see if things can work out. I hope things did work out. Well, actually, I hope they didn't because I think she was better than him. Yeah, that's my whole story. I mean, there's more. Like I learned a lot about her life. And the funniest thing about it is that she's a couples therapist. So, honestly, that is probably the only time I will ever meet a couples therapist who is going to go to meet her ex-fiance to see if things can work out. So yeah, she's a couples therapist. And then she was like, oh, I don't know, we just talked, it was really, like, we had a great conversation, you know? I love talking to people on the plane. But yeah, that was probably the best one, the best story I've ever gotten, probably from the plane talking. What are the other things? Her parents don't know. I don't think her parents know about the fiance at all. And her friends don't even know that she was going to visit him. But he lives in South Africa and she lived in New York. I know. I am the side character in her story. I talked to her and I was like, at the end of it, I was sort of like, oh, I think you have the best reason to fly in the entire, like plane. Like, there's no one on the plane who has a better story than you. You easily win. We follow each other on Instagram now. I think it's weird to DM her. I can't just DM her and be like, hey, did you guys get together? I think that's too much. I might, you know. I wouldn't be stopped by it. I might be. I do think it's a little weird. Maybe I shouldn't do that. What else? The other people I met on the plane home, there was like this little group of boys, and I was like, one of them was sitting next to me, and I was like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you all here? And he was like, oh, we went to sing for the Vatican, and he was singing for the Vatican. Like, that's crazy. I just went to France for fun. That wasn't that cool. You know, like, I made this precise. I don't like it precise. I think you should be able to walk a little bit over the edge. But yeah, he sings for the Vatican. Look, I'm like 18 and all I do is make video games. He's singing for the Vatican like 12 or something, you know. We live different lives, but one of us is clearly doing something very meaningful, and that's making video games. No, he's doing, I don't know, sometimes you meet those people and you're like, wow, I really got to know it. But not to get too deep on the YouTube live. But yeah, I think I'm not gonna be like a great singer. That's not my future. It's okay. Maybe you should have to dig a hole. Like, dig the hole. Sorry, let me clarify. Maybe once you build this moat, you should have to dig a hole. There. Maybe it should be like a little X, like a treasure map, and you have to dig a hole. I make you feel a bit of that, but I'm not singing for the Vatican. That's way cooler. I'm literally lame. Thank you, that's sweet. That's sweet. Aw, thank you. But whatever. I'm not all that. What was I saying? Totally forgot. Totally forgot. Oh yeah. Maybe you should have to dig a hole. Maybe you should like see part of the ladder poking out of the sand. And once you see the ladder, maybe it should just be, you're younger than me and making something this unique and big. This is like gonna be commercial. Well, you know, oh, thank you, Maddie. That's so sweet. Well, anyone can make, I think anyone can make a game. You got it. If you wanna, if you wanna make a video game, it will work out, I promise. But thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, it is sort of crazy that I'm making a commercial video game. Like, who would have thought? I think it wasn't really supposed to be commercial, and then people were sort of interested, and I realized I really need money. Like, I really need to pay for college. So, gotta pay for that college somehow, you know? Through video games. I don't know how many people pay for their college fund through video games. No one, because it makes no money. But it's I don't know. I felt like this had to. Oh, also, what time is it? Wait, I have to pause our stream for 1 second. Speaking of paying for college, I am just gonna BRB. Can you hear me? You can still hear me. You can still hear me? Great. Let's keep chatting. I just have to do this thing. Saved. Okay, great. You've made stuff, but you haven't been able to commit to a project that long. It's impressive. Thank you. I get that. Here, let me show you. Oh my god, my file is now. Sorry, wait. I have to upload this video for a scholarship, and okay, that's way too small compression, I must say. We're gonna compress. I have to submit this thing for a scholarship, and I'm compressing this video, and so I'm compressing it down all the way from 600 megabytes to 100, but this online website just compressed it down to 5 megabytes, and that's too small. Like, it just is ridiculous. Sorry. I have made things. Like, I can, after this I'll show you all the games I made, but I've made like, wait, that's too small. I don't want it to be that compressed. I'm gonna make it this minimum. Okay. But I made, every single game I make, I'm always like, oh, this is gonna be big, this is gonna be big. I think this is the first time in which I've made something and gotten this far. But I would say, if you do want to make something, the thing that's been the difference between this one and the last ones is that this one people are interested. Like, I've had no other game where I had have had some sort of community, you know? And I think that stuff is important. Like, I think if I didn't have that, it would be less appealing. Like, I wouldn't have gotten so far. Yeah, exactly. Like, that stuff is just super useful. Okay. I'm back. Oh my god, we lost a viewer. Live. I can't believe we lost a viewer. That's so sad. Don't leave. Don't leave us. Refresh chat. I have a project I want to remake and expand. But I'm the only one interested, which kind of sucks because there's a demo. What's the project? Let's hear it. Pitch me this project. Can't believe we lost a viewer. Wow. I feel unloved. Okay, should the sparrows drop a feather? I think they're like, it's cute if they drop a feather. I think that's sort of cute. Items, objects, spirit, bro. Equals multitasking WarioWare. I don't know WarioWare. I don't WarioWare. I just don't know Mario. Like I just don't know the lore. I know the lore. I guess he's a plumber. That's sort of the whole lore. But I mean, I don't know much about the Mario like agenda, you know? And I get that there's probably a lot of like the Nintendo agenda, let's say that. Because everyone talks about these games as if they're like, I should know them so well. But I just don't know them. Sorry. But yeah, I just don't. So I don't know what you mean by multitasking WarioWare. But that sounds cool. And honestly, if you're the only one interested, I don't know if you mean by a team. If there's like a team who made it and you're the only one interested, I don't know what to say. But if you think just no one else would play it, that's not true. Because people will always play it. Do I know Mindwave? No, I'm sorry. I'm uneducated. People will just play anything you make. Like, if it's good, if you put effort into it and you like it enough, people will like it. I trust that. Let's make a feather. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see this. You're like, what? This is really cool. I agree. Wow, this is sort of sick. I don't know why it's so cool, but to me it's really cool to look at. Sorry. I just forgot. Yeah, I don't know anything about Mindwave. I don't know all that stuff. Because I'm lame. Not really. Flowers. Where I have this whole thing. It's just okay. Okay. We're gonna delete this guy. That's the only difference here. Oh, what was this? This is sort of actually really nice. I was considering making the grass more detailed, like, where's the grass here? Oh, we got our viewer back. Welcome back. Well, maybe it's a new person. If you're a new person, welcome. If you're the person who left and then came back, I guess welcome too, but you were here already, so you know who I am. I just lost. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Okay, there's a sparrow here. Items? I think it's on items. Okay, then let's take out this sparrow. Open. And like, you know how there's that Google thing where you can like hum like a song and then like guess what song you're singing? Do you think they have that but for salsa music only, or no? You think there's no salsa music version? Like, I feel like, and this isn't, I truly don't mean this in like a insensitive way, but a lot of the salsa music songs, they sound similar. Like, there's a lot of them sound similar to each other. And I assume they would sound less similar if I knew Spanish, but I don't know Spanish. Oh, I'm making a feather. But I don't know Spanish. So to me, I hear a salsa song and it sounds similar as like the other ones. And so then I tell Google, like, hey, I need this salsa song. I just have this like vague tune in my head of salsa music. But if you are ever throwing a party, I will tell you, like, put on salsa music. Everyone's like, oh, why do you do this? But then they're like, get really into it. It always works. I really think that's the best situation. That's the best thing to do. Party trick. Secret party hack. Put on salsa music. That you didn't know. Okay, that doesn't look like a feather. That looks so stupid. That looks so stupid. What looks like a feather? The other problem is that these birds are fucking tiny. So like a feather would be like this big. A feather would be 1 pixel. But that's ridiculous because that just looks like a poop. Is that a feather? It doesn't look like a feather. I'm scrapping the idea. It was good. Thank you for the tip. You'll never attend a party? You gotta attend a party. There are so many parties to be. Well, if you're attending a party and you go and put on salsa music, it will be sort of weird. I think it has to be your own party. That's sort of the only situation in which it's applicable. Maybe, should I make the sand more detailed? Should I make it, like, look nice, you know? Maybe I will. Oh, why did that happen? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Too loud and full of people? Well, that is actually those are both accurate. That's true. I will say I enjoy like a gathering. I enjoy a gathering over a party. Like a nice gathering of people that you enjoy. Even some of them, sure, sometimes you don't enjoy all of them. But that's okay. But either way, just a gathering of a group of people, I can definitely see the appeal of that over a party. A dinner party, that's the stuff I enjoy. Can I put on music for this thing actually? Like, is there a version? I'm worried if I put on music, it'll be annoying and it'll, like, you'll hear it. And I think that would be, or like, and like, it'll hear twice. A dinner party is food. That's true. Food is basically the second best thing. Third, maybe. The best thing is sitting. But food is probably up there. What you might ask, what are other good things that are on the list? Pie. All pies. I would say pies might even go above food because I've had bad food, yes. But have I had a bad pie? No. Pecan, rhubarb. I can go for any. I'm really flexible, but truly a good pie is one of the best things out there. A warm pie, a hot pie. Like, pecan. Well, I said pecan already. Honestly, pecan's the best kind of pie. And I'll die on that hill. Lemon meringue, key lime. How many can I list? I can list a lot. I'll keep going. Apple. I enjoy apple pie, but I will, like, peach, far better. A peach pie is always takes the cake. Always takes the pie. Clap. You're allergic to pecans? I do feel sorry for you. Kill yourself. No, don't kill yourself. Oh my god, but like a ban for saying that? I hope I don't get banned. But, ooh, no, I'm freaking out about that. Honestly, pecans are pretty fire. I feel sad that you can't ever experience that. But there's walnuts, at least. Walnuts are a thing. Right? Does anyone else in the chat want to pop in? I think we have other viewers. I think there's, like, lurkers. I think we have a lurker here. But you're welcome. Like, we enjoy a lurker. But we would enjoy you more if you said something like hi. What are my other favorite types of pies? I don't know. I like donuts too. Walnuts. Oh, really? Walnuts are what you're most allergic to? I'm sorry. Can you have any nuts? Can you have pistachios? I think pistachio. If I had to give up a bunch of nuts, I would say pistachios would be the ones I'd least likely to give up because pistachio ice cream is the best kind of ice cream. And you're gonna say, Sam, what do you mean pistachio ice cream is the best? Does this look good? Sorry, back to game development. Does this look good? Like, does the extra sand, does it look nice? Or does it look, like, fucked up and weird? I think it looks a little fucked up. It doesn't look as nice, does it? Does it look as nice? Please be honest. But I do want to discuss pistachios. But give me it. You can have pistachios. Truly, what? Okay. Almonds, okay. Okay. This is tough news to hear. I'm sorry. You do? Let's see what the Discord has to say. I'm gonna just send 2 screenshots. Why is it doing that? I don't like when it does that. Okay. Here, save to clipboard. All caps. Do we like the extra sand? At feedback. Also, come say hi to the stream. We all are having a blast. 2 people. I'm not saying that. That's too crazy. Back to the game. Okay, the extra sand is good. Well, I just worry it's too much. Like, the whole... Does it look better really simply? Also, I need to... Well, I have to go back to the Discord. To see what people say. No one said anything. Oh yeah, back on the nuts. What nuts... I'm posing myself this question of what 2 nuts would you give up? But if you can't really respond because you can't have nuts. Okay, we can change it. What 2 herbs would you give up? If you had to give up... Or if you can only keep 2 herbs and like all the other herbs you could never eat again... What herbs would you keep? Personally, I'd say I'm going with mint and cilantro. And you're gonna say that's sort of weird because what about scallions? But we already have onions. Like, if you get to keep onions, I would rather... Like, I don't think you're losing that much by giving up scallions. And it's not... The thing is not just, like, you can't ever eat a dish with it. Like, you could just never add it to the dish. But I think scallions, it's fine. Like, I could have a lot of food with just garlic and onion and without scallions. Like, that's fine. But, like, fully, like, I don't think I could go without any mint. I think mint is really, like, a nice thing. And, like, I think it's one of the best things, to be honest. Yeah, sorry, I just someone texted me. I'm such a screenager. I'm not a screenager. Actually, I don't believe I'm a screenager. I said that, but I lied because I think I use my phone a really average amount. And I think it's fine. Like, I don't use my phone that much, and I've been really considering getting a flip phone. No one responded. Yes or no? What kind of community is this? Not responding to my posts. Okay, I'm leaving it like this. I think this is good enough. I don't know. I just don't know. I think it looks sort of messy. But if you believe it looks better, I'm not against it. Well, I say that sort of just having said I'm against it. See, I have a very unpredictable taste. So I don't know what stuff are herbs. I don't like mint or cilantro. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't believe in cilantro tastes like soap thing. And it's not against you. I believe, it's not that I don't believe you. I just don't believe society. And I think it's a conspiracy. I think, like, I just truly don't. I'm sorry. This is my conspiracy theory that I really, and it's okay. I don't actually believe it that strongly, but like, I'm sorry. No, I think, I don't think so. I think that gene exists, but people are like, oh, there's 10% of the population can't have cilantro, 12%. I just don't believe it. I think that's a lie. I think big parsley is it's a big parsley lie, you know. They want you to not have cilantro because they say, oh well, you can't have cilantro rice. And cilantro is in all food. It's in like Thai food, Mexican food, everything. They want you to not have any cilantro. Big big time, huh? Like TH time. I should make a game about it. Let's put that in my notes. About big herb. But yeah, they want you to believe that you can't have cilantro, but I see through it. You see, big herb, they know what I'm up to. I don't trust them. I don't trust big herb. The herbs I trust, mint. Mint is reliable. Have you ever had a mint that's like, oh, this doesn't taste like mint? No, it always tastes like mint. Yeah. I still eat cilantro because exactly. You're a real one. Yep. You're a real one. Vote you. People. No one's voting. Okay, it's not bad. Let's test it out. Where is it? I guess it's in where you see. This is how bad it's getting. Okay, I'll see this. What music do you listen to? Let's talk about music. I feel like I finished my herb. The herb discussion of the night. I feel like it's run its course. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's right. And now we're just gonna put it in here. Okay, I think this is good. I'm trying this out. You see, if it doesn't work, we're just gonna go back. Yeah, what music do you listen to? Let's hear it. Besides salsa music, I also listen to like English stuff. And I actually don't listen to that much salsa music. It's just sort of like, I've been on a salsa kick, you know? Because I think it's like, with the state of the world, it makes you happier. Salsa music. Pop stuff. But I just like, yeah, but like, you got a musician you like, you got like, let's hear the taste. What's your taste? Chloe Moore. Oh, I know her. She has that little song, "I Want to Be with You." I know that one. Oh, that was my jam like a few years ago. She's good. She's the fun one. Who else do you listen to? Let's hear it. Do we like it? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's detailed. It is more detailed. Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? I'm not sure. Also, isn't this a big one too? Oh, that's funny. The birds need a sound, but because I'm streaming, I can't really do the sound stuff right now. That's fun. That's fun. I support what I just did. Sorry, I really zoned out for a second. I'm so like invested in this game that like all I draw now is this game. So I used to draw like normal things, like I don't know. I used to draw normal things, and now I only draw MUDBIRD. So you could say I'm an addict. Actually, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make it so that the where are you? UI. The food bar should go down in halves. I'm all over the place. I like what I like. Boki the Rock. Don't know what that is. Claro. Love Claro. Chaperone. Who doesn't? Who's not a Chaperone fan? I don't know. I feel like I actually do know a lot of Chaperone haters, but I'm not a Chaperone hater. Let the record state. I also don't. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't love how they look like this. Like, I think it looks sort of ugly. So yeah. Sometimes I make something and I'm like, yeah, I know this is ugly. Sometimes I finish it and I'm like, oh, Sam, this is not your best work. And I always know. I know when it's not my best work. But I do feel like it just wasn't. This wasn't good. It wasn't good. It's okay. Chaperone has a new song too, The Giver. I'm excited for it. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but it better come out soon. Well, I guess I can make them all like slightly different. Like I don't have a problem making the hunger bars all like a little bit different, you know? Can you hear like a lot of background noise? There's nothing going on, but like just like the fan and stuff. Like, can you hear that? And is it too loud? Vaguely, no, it's not too loud. That's good to hear. Sorry, I stopped talking for a second. It's really like disorienting to talk for so long. I think if I ever live by myself, this is what I'll do. But I'm not that sad yet. I'm alone. I'm not really alone, I'd say. I'm happy. I'm not lonely. That was deep. I would like to live alone in my life, but I do think having roommates would be more fun. Like, I'm really excited. I have had roommates in the past, and it's a blast. Like, it's really fun to live with roommates. But also like I think and those times when like everyone else is out of the house for like a few days, it's always really nice. It's nice to just like have your own time and have your own space, and like it's really peaceful. But the whole thought of like, oh, if I die, nobody would know. That's for like, how long would it take for someone to know if I'm about to die, right? You know, like that's what I worry about. Maybe I shouldn't worry about that, but I do. I'm just gonna select this. You love alone time? That's good to hear. I'm glad you love alone time. Okay, this is... Ooh, ooh. There, now we're cooking. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Do you think this looks better? I think it looks a lot better, honestly. Yeah, I think this looks really good. Not like really good, but I think it looks better. No, actually, it does look pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think this looks good. I like this. This is nice. This is really nice. Plus, well, okay, I don't know. Okay, sit. And then, okay, now that we have that, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna do. Where are you? What? Where is this sprite? Plans? Where did I put this stupid sprite? Give me a second. Okay, I don't know where the sprite is. We're gonna have to find the sprite. Right here. The sprite is not in the right spot. That's okay. Okay, now in, I think buttons is where it is. Or UI. Maybe it's UI. Here, UI. Food bar. Okay, do we think, I think this looks better, right? Please tell me this looks better. Or don't. I mean, if it doesn't look better, don't tell me. Oh, that looks, I think this looks really good. Okay, yes. So now what we're gonna do is, where's player? Or no, where's the food count button? Okay. Image index equals global food times 2. If global food, if image. Less than, how far does the food go up? What's the max? I don't know what the max food is. That's a good question. Good to hear. Okay, I'm glad it looks good. Okay. Where's our food? Okay, food. The food starts at 4. That's just sort of an arbitrary number. I'm going to make it actually start at 4.1 so it doesn't go down immediately. 4.1. But if global food is greater than 4, I guess. Image index equals 8, right? How many stages are there? There's 9. There's 9. So yeah, then image index equals 8. That just means, that just keeps things, that basically just means if you keep eating, it doesn't, it doesn't like wrap back around. Because I was having this problem where the food would wrap back around. Like, so like once you had 5, once you like would have the equivalent of 5 foods, it would wrap back around and you would have 0 foods again. But that's not good. Image index equals 0. But obviously that's not good. This should work. Okay. Now, I need to check. Does walking actually take away food? I think walking should take away food. Let's just check if it does. Global.food minus equals. That's a little too low. I mean, we could just go down to 4. Okay, so the food is actually like a very weird system where just random things do take different amounts of food. Like everything just takes its own amount of food. What are things? Oh, okay. 2 things I need to make actually take hunger are. Oh, not this. Oh, everyone agrees. Maddie, you are right. Okay, things I need to do is I need to make it so that when you use the scythe, where's the scythe? When you use the scythe, where is the scythe? You should take, that should take a little bit of food. I'm gonna just make it, it takes, that's a lot. I'm gonna make it, why does it take that much? When you use the scythe, it's gonna take like a little bit of food, right? For instance, 7. Well, let's make it take 5 and 5. Okay, basically, if you use the scythe, that should take away that should take away 5,000ths of the food bar, and then if it actually hits like a plant, then that takes away another 5,000, so it would end up being 100. I'm happy with that. I think that's fine. That's fair. Basically, my issue before was that like you would run out of so much food, it was ridiculous. This should be a lot better. Oh, also, fun fact, I made it so that the there's like a lot of different dirt images now. I think the dirt looks a lot better. Like before, it looked really, before there was only one of them, and that guy was, which guy? This guy was the only guy before. Now that there's a lot, I think it looks really good. What else? Okay, that food bar looks really nice actually. I'm pretty happy with that. How much does it take to walk? It's not too much. Okay, so I think let's see what won my Twitter poll. I polled on Twitter. Should that's my stuff. Should my stuff be? Should the mushrooms be edible? And 40% of people said yes, they should be. 30% of people said only if you cook them, and 20% of people they should be psychedelics. Well, some are gonna be psychedelics. Some aren't. I think. Is it weird if some are psychedelics and some aren't, or would that make sense? Like I was thinking. Okay. So when you go down the mysterious hole, right? The famous hole. When you go down the hole, okay, when you go down the hole, the plan is here. The plan is that there's like an underground, right? So then, what should happen is that basically you would be taken to another area, which would look completely different from everything else, right? It would be like underground. And my idea for the underground was that, well, let me just write it. Okay, my idea for the underground is it would basically mirror the above ground in terms of like where you could walk. Like, okay, And then let's just take everything else away. Okay, so, right, like this would be sort of the underground equivalent. Well, I guess the wall should be darker, right? I don't know. Okay, whatever. This is the underground equivalent, and then you would sort of have like a path, right? There would be like a lot of little like holes to go to, right? That looks weird. Right. Oh, actually, I know what to do here. So I'm just drawing a few paths. And then whatever, you would have little areas to go to. And okay, this looks bad, but like you sort of get the gist, right? It sort of mirrors that. And then I was thinking, well, okay, here there would probably be another island, right? Well, there are gonna be other islands, right? Here's another idea I have for one. I'm making this up right now. This guy has just like a little bit of grass. And there's some grass right here. Right, like this is sort of what it looks like. Okay, that looks really weird, funky. I'm also realizing, I've realized sort of recently that realistically, there should be like a lot more sand. Like the island should be this big, right? Because there's like grass and like there should the amount of barrier in between the grass and the sand should be larger, right? There should be more of a sandy beach area, right? And there should be less grass, I think. That's sort of been my recent theory. What was I? Okay. So, what am I talking about here? I don't know. This is just sort of my plan for the underground. If you appreciate it, that's cool. If you don't care, that's fine too. Honestly, it's not that exciting. But yeah, this is my plan for the underground, and it's secret too. Oh yes, there were mushrooms. Let me get it. Mushrooms. More sand, maybe than less, rather than less grass. Good point. Good point. It's just a pain because I just drew all that nice sand. So now we have to draw that again. But yeah, I was thinking some mushrooms. Right? Like this is what the underground would look like. It would all sort of look a little different, you know. Whatever. You really get the gist here. I don't need to really explain this. I don't think a big deal. No, I was being exasperated as a joke, but yeah, it's not a big deal, but I do actually think the realism matters. Like no one cares about this, but I put a lot of effort into the realism of the game. Like there's a location, like I have a list of like 20 real islands that this place could be, and I draw only like the species that I put on the island. I like make sure they would really be there. Like I do put effort into like what would be real as much as I can. And I actually have been recently considering about that. Should I make it not sand, and should I make the beach rock? Because if it was rocks, it would be more realistic. But I think it looks sort of bad. So no rocks now. I also was considering black sand. Like, what are your thoughts on this? It's sort of weird. It's a little freaky. It's not as cozy. People really like the cozy vibe. But this is just the realistic. This is just what it would look like, you know. It would look like I can do this. I can do this color, if we like it better. Or like this, I guess. Alternatively. But either way, yeah, I've been considering that. So yeah, there would be mushrooms. What else should I put here? I was thinking there should be like a key. Like I think a key should just be like a part of the game because I like the idea of like a special key. You know, I think that's fun. Who doesn't like a special key, right? Let's talk about that. Who doesn't like that? No one. Everyone enjoys a key. I can make the key really small. I can make it like super small. Well, I mean, I can just make it normal sized. It's also funny. I was making a game where the people were even smaller. I was making a game where the people were this big. But this was really, it was really unfeasible. Like, the trees were like this tall. This was my old game. The trees were this tall. It was sort of unfeasible to do all this. Yes, back. Yeah, baby. Oh my god, maybe I should include it as a little baby. Well, I was thinking I can include it for fun, but I wasn't sure how. But yeah, this was my old game. If we're talking about, like, what games have we done? This was one guy I was working on. It got pretty far. Let's see if I can still play it. This project. I don't know if the game works anymore, but it should work. A lot of the ideas I used. Basically, I used a lot of these ideas for the other game. I'm gonna close that. Oh, it does work. Oh my god. It's really gorgeous, actually, this game. But you can see I sort of have a lot of the concepts are just sort of similar. I think the composition is really good, and like my colors are really good. It's happy. I think I might continue this. Like at one point in my life, I would be happy to finish this game up because I think it has a lot of potential. That's the button. How do you pick this up? I applied to art school with this, and this was part of my art school portfolio. I think this is why I got in. Because it's really like, it's just a really pretty game. But it was a lot. It was really hard to handle. It was like just like too big. The grass is really pretty. It was really pretty. MUDBIRD spinoff. Well, you can sort of see where I took the MUDBIRD ideas. Here, the idea... A lot of the ideas are sort of similar. But art school. Rhode Island School of Design. That's the school. I'm going there. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that's like giving away personal details. But yeah, the game was pretty nice actually. It is a good game. I should continue this. I can't keep playing this because then I'm gonna get invested. I'm gonna say I should make this instead of MUDBIRD. I will make this game eventually. It will happen. It just hasn't happened yet. Okay. I'm gonna get invested. I'm gonna say I should make this. This is not a game. That's freaky. I will make this game eventually. It will happen. Pretty crazy. Yeah. So yeah, oh yeah, the art school is Rhode Island School of Design in Rhode Island. Shockingly in Rhode Island. Um, it's a good one, but I think I don't know. Well, it is, but I'm excited. Thank you. Yeah. Um, it's just so expensive. It's expensive. I don't know. I'm betting on my future, I guess. That's what I've been telling myself, that I'm investing in my future, which I believe. Like, I think it'll pay off because you're supposed to take risks. You know, I think most people don't take risks because, you know, I don't know. We're not told to take risks, but I think taking risks is important. And I think if you're not going to take a risk when you're 18, then when are you going to take a risk? So yeah, that's my, I guess, ideology. But yeah, I know it's a lot of money, but I'm taking a risk because if you press Alt/Enter, I have a Mac, but I'll try. Let's try that. It says I have a thing enabled to start it in full screen, but I mean, it's clearly not that enabled. Oh yeah, let's make it so that you can eat, the mushrooms. Let's do that. If use is just my like a little thing that checks if the player's pressing any sort of use button. It's actually really useful, I will say. That way I don't have to check if you press this button, if you press this other button, but it's just one. 2. If use instance, no, level dot food plus. It's gonna give you half a food health, I think. Global.holding equals item. What happened to you, Matt? Matt, we really appreciated your discussion. Sorry, that's really attacking. I don't mean it to be attacking. I was really just being silly. Okay, alt.enter. Alt.enter did not do anything. I think it just won't work for me. Well, Matt, if you don't want to say hi, you don't have to. I was just joking around. Oh, I need to make it so that when you hit the tree, that should take some health, right? I think hitting the tree should take health because that would make sense. I think the game is really coming together. I think it does. At first it was looking sort of ugly, and I think it's looking a lot better. Okay, wait, now. You can eat it. Oh, here, I need to make it so that. Image. Oh no, don't apologize. I was just being silly. I hope. Love you, Matt. You're a real one. If you're enjoying the stream, then I'm enjoying it. Actually, I am really enjoying this. It's because normally I would get distracted. Like, I'm usually a lurker, but I become a lot more active when you're the only one. Well, it's very weird. It's very weird to stream. Like, I've never done this before. I just set it up today. But should I do this again? Like, if I would you be interested if I kept doing this? Am I a good host for my first stream? You know, if you have feedback, please let me know. Cause yeah, I've never done this before. This is fully my first time, so I'm sort of not sure how to do all of it, but I need to make sure this goes good. Yeah, you're actually really good at talking. I'm shocked at how well you're doing. Oh my god, thank you. Wait, are you saying you thought I would do badly? No. But fair warning, I'm probably not gonna be available if you stream again. It's okay. Your presence is appreciated even if it's limited. It's okay. I'm still support you. But should I do this again? Like, who are is this relaxing? You know, I don't know. I'm saying you're doing exceptionally. Oh, thank you. I am a yapper. That's the thing. I love yapping. So when you say I'm shocked, I just love to talk. So I can just go forever. I have that in me. Like I can somehow talk. Okay, image alpha equals 0. We're just gonna do that. No, yeah, I agree. I think it's just I feel very comfortable around people. Is a skill I get. I guess I have. I'm a yapper as well. Yeah, it's a skill. I enjoy being a yapper. It's not everyone can just yap, and I think it's nice. It's nice to be honest, you know. But I enjoy yapping. Oh, thank you. I'm in voice training right now. God, voice training is so despicable. It's not easy. It's not easy being transgender. It's not easy being transgender. Let's just say that. Thank you. But I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's a difficult life out there. Here. Let's put the seed in. I think the seed stuff is pretty nice. I like it. I think it looks good. Didn't it just change? Okay, wait, let's take the seed in. Does the version of the sprite change when you put in a seed? Wait, actually? Oh, it does. It turns. This changes. That's interesting. Okay. Let's fix that. It's truly a gamble if I pass over the phone. It's not a gamble for me because I don't. So, I support you. I think right now I have like gay voice, and I need to get rid of my gay voice and just have woman voice, you know? Right now it's gay voice. But that's okay. It's okay. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Um, dirt frame. Gay voice is a part of the process. True. We're all gay. We are all just a little bit gay. We all have that gayness inside of us. No, I don't. I'm not really gay, but it's okay. I support the culture. Yeah, place meeting. Okay, we're just gonna put it there. And we're gonna make it take up a whole 100. But I am gonna turn down the walking. Well, I can make it take 7. That's okay. That's okay with me. And then I'm just gonna make it so that when you walk around, it takes a little bit less. My phone over the voice is not my normal voice. I talk a lot more like my mom on the phone. I don't know if I face that, but you know, I don't know. I don't have much of a response to that. Sorry, I don't have a good response. I don't have a clever thing to say. But true. Real, I guess. I guess that's all I can say. Okay, now what should happen is when you hit that, it should... There's a limited amount of sticks you can spawn on the island, but there's not a limited amount of spears. So you can just keep making spears, but you can't keep making sticks. Like, you'll eventually run out of sticks. But you can make as many spears as you want. I do put a lot of detail into this game. I wonder, will anyone ever appreciate the amount of detail I put into this? Because I put in so much detail. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. I don't put in that much. I put in a good amount of detail. I'm sure people have put in more. But to me, there's some good stuff in there. I think it's just like, you keep... The fun thing about making video games is it starts out so little, and then you like keep going, and eventually you have like a whole thing. I said that really not in like a fun, poetic way. I just said that pretty brashly. What was I even doing? Oh, I know what I was doing. I was making it so that when you put the thing in... Oh, that's fine. Let's try this. Okay, I think this should look... Okay. Now that I did this, I think the dirt does look really good. It looks really dirty, and that's basically the most important thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did that guy go? I swear I just dropped. Oh, no. Well, okay. That's good enough. That looks better for me. Okay, I'm happy with this. What else is on your list today? At some point I have to go, because it's like late, and I have to go to bed. Well, actually, can I... Oh, everyone's leaving. Finish spare development. I'm checking off. Finish spare development, done. Make mushrooms edible, also done. Implementing ghosts. That was never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I think I'm gonna go in a minute. I think this is it for the stream today. But it's been real. Stay real. Well, is there anything else I haven't done that seems like something that I was talking about or something that I was gonna do? Do we have any recommendations of last final things to do? I'll make ghosts when I'm dead. A ghost. Haha, funny. That's good. That's good. I think that's a good joke. I support you. Good nighty. Well, do you think there's anything else to do? If there's something else, I'll do it. But also, should I stream again? Should I do this again? I'm not saying you'll join. Like, it's okay if you can't join, but would other people join? Did you enjoy this? Yeah. Oh, I do need to fix the fish spawning, but I don't know. I don't understand the problem with the fish spawning. So I might leave that for another day. You can't think of anything to do? You enjoyed it? That's good. Good to hear that you enjoyed it, honestly. That's what matters. Oh, is it? Are you able to put things in the water? You're not. Okay, that's good. I think all of the major bugs for today are gone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down all the stuff we did today. Today's progress. Okay, it's good to hear it's been nice. Okay. Implemented sparrows. Implemented ferns. Implemented scythe. What else did we do? We fixed changed sand texture. We did that. We changed the food UI, food bar UI texture, and code. What else did we do? We fixed tuft and I know, but I like dashes over bullet lists. I'll be honest. I like it. I like a dash. Fixed tuft and fish spawning. What else did we do? Oh, I made it so that dirt can no longer be water. We added a secret. Added a secret hole. Added a secret. Mushroom. Made mushrooms editable. What else did we do? Is this all we did today? I think this is all we did. If we have anything else, let's see. Oh, we were gonna add a key. Oh, I was gonna add a key. I'm fine adding a key actually, but I just don't have an idea for it yet. I think this is it for today. I think I'm feeling good. Oh, but we added various dirt textures. That's what we did actually. Added new various dirt textures. Dirt hole textures. Okay, I think this is it. I think that's all I did today. I think this is a lot of good stuff today. This is one of my most productive days I've had lately. Anything else? I think this is really good. Thank you guys so much for coming. Let's just gonna send this. Where are you? Streaming. Thank you guys so much for coming. It's been real. I honestly, it's you guys. I think you guys have made me more productive because I didn't just go on my phone or anything. Good GN to you too. That's too crazy. GN. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, our other lurker, if we have any. Yeah. Love ya. See ya. Bye. Oh, you can still hear me. Okay.